Hello guys, welcome to my new project, Fire on a Counter Panel. Let's watch. I am Chandramani Kumar and today I make a one project, Fire Alarm Control Panel. It is very necessary in our home or buildings because nowadays we are using the electricity, gases and any more appliances you can any electrical you have a short circuit. Then what happen? Fire is occur and any gas leakage, any have any problem and gas any pipe is leakage. Then what happen? Gas is leakage. Then one fire is produced. So this fire is having more dangerous to human and it is harmful to our properties. So how to save our lives and properties for through the fire alarm panels. Each panel is having control panel. This panel is controlling and using the most detectors. So first thing is we are using more detector in the home building. I have one example for one. I have one building 3 floor. So I am using the more detector. Basically using the smoke detector, heat detector and flame detector. So this detector, what happen? This detector have any fire occur, then detector are detecting or activate and one signal transport to the one panel boards. This panel board show the where is fire, which zone or which room you can use this detectors. This detectors activate, then it is show the indication, give the indication, and the panel board panel even in sitting the one guys in this room, a control room. The controller see this all function where is fire zone and evacuate to the peoples. Then all people are go outside the building. Then we can allow to the extinguish the fire. So it is how to work. You can check it first. This is a one detector. I am using this detector. This is the IR sensor detectors. And when fire is occur and fire occur means what has happened? One smoke is generated. Smoke generated means this front of smoke is come. Then this detectors activate and activation then transport to the panel. This panel, what happened? This panel glowing and glowing means fire. It show the fire. When it's fire, then we can sound also. Sound and buzzer also are there in panel and sounding and evacuate the peoples. So how to work first then? This is the one primary supply. First is need the supply. So it is the one primary supply. Primary supply means the supply is we are using the our build home. This supply is the primary supply. Then what is the secondary supply? Secondary supply is supply that battery. It is backup. Battery backup means when supply. Suppose we have supply is any problem in fault your supply is any problem in supply not coming your building. Then what happen? You have this time when a fire, then this control board will not work. Then your fire is dispersed all building. So we are using the one battery backup. So it is the secondary supply. And then what is the one switch are there? This switch we had a friend work. This when fire is detected and sounding. This sounding is the you can see the zone where where you know the location. Then you can acknowledge the alarm means alarm is silent. Then what is the one second switch?
Of the
Silence buzzer. Silent buzzer means when any fault, any fault or any damage of the any circuits or break the any circuits or any fault in the panel board. This silencer buzzer is sound. Then one is the reset button. What happens when your fire is extinguished? Then you can reset the button because your fire is extinguished or your fire is clear. Then you can use the reset button. This is resetting the all circuits. Then it is the one power. Secondary power also or primary power also have in panel. Then it is the power is glow. The one is the alarm. When is the alarm is sounding, then one indicator is glow. Then one is buzzer sound means inside the buzzer is sounding, the panel sounding, then buzzer also glow. Don't have any fire detecting any activation of the any detector, then fire is glow. So this is the work, and now we are practically how to work. You can see. So it is the first, it is the 2 points is the primary and secondary. You can give the supply primary secondary. It is the first time, initial time. So you can use them, then all LEDs glow, and what happen, it is ready for use. Then one reset button are there, you can reset the button. Then what happen, all sound is closed, and what is the, when we have available the two supply, one primary and one secondary, and otherwise the power supply are there, because two supply are given and two supply is present in the boards, so power circuit is low. Then what happen, now we are activate the detector. Okay, now you are giving the smoke and how to activate. Now you see that it all in the smoke we are giving, then we activate, and it is the fire. It is the one using one zone. So it is the firing one. It is the one zone or is glowing. And what happens is the fire. So it is the indicating or blinking the lights, and this was showing the, what is the showing? This is showing the fire. Where any detector is activated, then it is giving the fire. Where is one fire, and this the buzzer is sounding. So it is LED glow. The alarm is sounding. So it is glow. Then what happen? We are seeing the where is zone, where is fire. Then you can acknowledge, means sound or buzzer is sounding. We are silent. Okay, one sound is silent because the, then what is the, it is the inside one of sound. This sound is the one, this panel is sounding, because the one fault means firing, so it is the sounding. So it is the silent the panel. Now it's silence. Now it is glow, because it is no reset, because when fire, where when you can first clean the fire, extinguish the fire, then extinguish the fire, then we are resetting the panels. So how to now suppose we or are suppose or are extinguish the fire, fire is clean, then what happen, we can reset the boards. How to reset? This is the one bottom are there, this switch is reset, means now it's a normal condition, because when two supply are there, what is the primary and secondary, then power supply is zero. What happen, one example we are given, the what happen once this the, suppose primary supply is not here, not present, and any problem the primary supply not here, then what happen, you can primary supply disconnect. Now see that this is the secondary supply and power is inside the board panel, so it is the power is low. Now we are activate. Now you can say the only secondary supply will given, then the secondary supply activates. How to activate, you can see. Now see that this is the secondary also work, and secondary activation. Now it's sounding. So same feature, same work. But when you are supply, no have supply, original supply, primary supply, then your battery backup also work, and your fire is, and fire, you know where is fire, and then you can go and extinguish the fire. Also you can save the people's lives and buildings or your properties. So it is a very important for our building or any home. So thank you so much for watching my videos.